Good morning, frog fans, and for once, it is actually morning. It's 9 o'clock on a weekend. That's freaking early. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Let's see if I can get my face in this. You know I'm terrible at this because I don't have a feed finder. Hello! I, literally just rolled out of bed, and my room is a monstrosity behind me because I've, literally tore my entire room apart, taken everything off the shelf that it belongs, threw it on the floor, and I'm slowly reorganizing it. So my room is in, it's a pigsty right now. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I've decided to do a vlog sort of thing, just show whatever I do today, because I really have run out of ideas. Run out of ideas until the new baby is done and Hermione is rooted, which both will take a little while, especially considering that I have no idea where the new baby's eyes are. I ordered them from a seller on eBay in Japan about a week ago. Oh, look, a bird. Sorry. I ordered them about, 2 weeks ago from a seller in Japan, and the shipping hasn't moved. Is that normal? It still says shipping information received, and that said it for 2 weeks, and it hasn't moved. So I'm wondering, have they lost the package? Is that normal, or, is the shipping wrong? I don't know. And I don't want to message the seller because the final estimated delivery date is not for another week, but I'm worried about, is it gonna get here in a week if it's still, hasn't even left where it came from? I don't know. Yeah, so, yeah, look, it's awful. It's everywhere. I don't want to show this, but look at how awful this is. It's just an awful mess. Well, I've got breakfast, so I just uploaded this week's video, or when you're watching it, it will have been last week's video. And yeah, I'm gonna eat this, probably watch Netflix, if I can get this to load, because I fell asleep watching this last night, and it's it got stuck loading, and it's still loading at 25%, so we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so, again, excuse the mess in the background. So I finished eating breakfast, and then I took a couple minutes to put this new car seat together. Well, just put the casing back over it after it dried. So it's another Graco, but it's in much better condition than my old one, and it's very gender neutral. It's black, and I love this design in the hood. And it has this infant insert, so I think Rylan looks a lot better in it because she is a very small newborn. Some even consider her a preemie, but she wears a newborn perfectly, so I consider her a newborn. And once again, this was a side of the road find, but sorry, I had to stop filming for a second. Again, this was something I found at the side of the road, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's in even better condition than my old one is, and I obviously don't have a problem with repurposing things. Some people think picking it up off the curb is gross because, it's someone's garbage, but, if it's not sitting in a pile of actual rotting garbage, then it's just something that's been left out at the side of the road because they no longer need it. If there's nothing wrong with it, I don't see a problem with it. That's how I got my bassinet, my bouncer chair, and my old car seat, and my stroller. So all my big baby gear I got for $0 because I repurposed it, and instead of going to the trash, to the dump, it now has a new place. So I really, really like this car seat. And the only thing I'm worried about is this material. It's I don't know, a felty type material. And Hermione had shoes made out of this sort of material, and they stained her feet. So I'm a little bit worried about that, but I don't think it will because I've washed it, so I'm just going to watch it carefully when I have babies in it and make sure that it doesn't stain them. And once I'm sure that's not staining anyone, then I'll get rid of my old car seat, because I don't want to get rid of the old car seat and find out that I can't use this one because it stains the dolls, but I really hope it doesn't, because I really, really like it. Alright, so I think I'm gonna move on to painting now. Elizabeth is up there. I've started on the inside of her mouth, and the new baby is over there. There's her head. Her limbs are in the oven. Yeah. Alright, so I've got my workstation set up. Every time I paint, it starts with the exact same thing. I wash down the counter to get rid of dust. I wash all my paint brushes and sponges to get rid of dust. And then I shake this out, lint brush myself, and then I start. Because dust is a problem for me. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to be a problem for other artists. Not to this extent where they have to go through this rigorous routine, but this works, so I'm sticking with it. Might be a tiny bit inconvenient, but I don't really care. I should stop babbling and get to work. What am I looking for? Blue shading. Alright. What brush do I want to use? This one. Let's see if it has all the red out from yesterday. I did creasing on the new baby yesterday, so like all of this is covered in really thick red paint. Yet there's still red in here. That would not have been good because it would have started to turn the blue purple. Alright, so I'm just going to show you a close-up of me mixing my paint. I'm hoping I get good angles for this. So I find pretty much with the thinning medium, the color you see is the color that you're going to get on the doll. Maybe a tiny bit more translucent, but for the most part, you see it on the palette, you're going to see it on the doll. And I use this old plate, this old glass frame from a picture frame to mix it, because it's just a lot easier than doing it inside the jar. There's not really a way to save it like this, but you know, you work in small amounts, and that's how you keep it going. So I just want a tiny bit of this purple, because a little bit is really going to go a long way. is now about 12:50ish, and hang on, I'm gonna turn that off. Copyright. Stranger Things for the 1000th time. Who am I kidding? It's probably more than that. Okay, look what I got. Susie! This is Zeus, the bearded dragon. It's been a while since he's been on the channel. He's very, very sleepy. He's in the bassinet right now. And then I've relocated Hermione. Both parts of her. Her hair is going along well, but it's still got like a long way to go because it's like, I would say it's about halfway done now. Maybe a little less than half. It just takes for freaking ever, but later today I'm going to my grandparents and I'll be there all day tomorrow as well, so I'll have time to get some done then. I finished doing blue shading on the new baby, and then I'm almost finished with the inside of Elizabeth's mouth. I wonder if I can get a better picture for you guys. Hang on. Focus. It's trying to focus on the background. Does not want to focus, you guys. Well, yeah, anyways, so it's almost done. After that, I can start on the rest of her, and we're almost ready to move on to skin layers for the new baby, so I'll see both of them when they're completely done. It's been really nice as of late. There's not a lot of snow. I'm not sure of what the temperature's like out. I kind of would like to go on a walk with Rylan. Where did that come from? Yeah, I'm not sure. Have to check the temperature first, because I don't want to go out there if it's too cold, but if it's nice, then why not? Oh, I also have to clean up this, so I'm going to do that, and then I have to put away laundry. I have to do laundry, actually, because we now have soap. We didn't have soap yesterday, so we'll see what happens. Alright, I've decided that we're gonna do it. We're going to get Rylan dressed, and we're going to go for a walk. I'm not sure how long of a walk it's gonna be, because it's a little more chilly than I'd like it to be, but it's not awful. I would like to take Hermione for a walk, because I haven't taken her for a walk in the stroller yet, but even though I have taken her places with her hair not finished before, I've told myself that I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to take her anywhere until she's done, and I feel like that gives me a bit more motivation to get her done, knowing that I can't have her do anything until she's done. So I'm not sure how this setup is gonna work because like the camera's barely holding on to like the handle of the stroller, but we're out and about in the neighborhood just taking a walk, and this car seat isn't fitting into the stroller as well as my old one did, so I'm thinking maybe take the padding, the cover off of it, and put it on the old frame if it'll fit, because the old frame fit better in the stroller, where this one's sort of like tilting, as you can see, which doesn't look very good, especially if people are watching. So I'm just gonna see how this works. go on a walk, see if I can make the camera stay, which I doubt. Just take you for a walk around the neighborhood. Alright, so we are back. My camera's battery cut out for some random reason in the middle of the walk. So I had to stop and, I came back and charged my camera. It's about 2-something-ish now, so I'm holding the camera sideways, aren't I? Okay, we're back from the walk. My camera's battery cut out. I had to come back, charge it. It's charged now. It's about 2 o'clock-ish, and I'm about to bake the babies and pack my bag to go to my grandmother's, pack up Ryland's head because I'm taking her to root her hair, and yeah. Okay, so I thought I'd show you quickly how baking works around here. So I have the doll in the oven. I put a cloth behind the back of her neck just so her head doesn't fall over, because it will warp if it falls over and it's leaning against something. The head will warp from the warmth and heat and everything. So what I do is I come up here, cook temperature 250, and cook time is 11 minutes. And then, because this is the only possible space I have to cook dolls, what I do is I open up the window, I stuff a large blanket in between this space here, and then I pull this drape over. I put blankets around the side to keep the cold out and the fumes out, and then I just bake like that. And then I have a little peek window in this so I can see what's happening to the doll. Okay, so after the oven turns on, I turn on a timer that's set for 10 minutes because it takes me about 1 minute to get this whole thing set up. So that's how it looks. It probably doesn't keep 100% of the fumes out, and I'm definite that it doesn't keep all of the cold out because it does get a little cold in here after I'm doing entire bake cycles for the doll. But there's Lizzie. She's in there. And yeah, so it works, and I think it's definitely a good thing that I don't have the oven just out here, because there is a lot of fumes that come off of the oven when it's baking and I open it up. There's a lot of fumes that come out, so I try to keep those away from me the best I can, but there's only so much you can do. And I can't use it outside because, 1, we don't have an outdoor plug, and 2, it's cold and wet and gross outside, so this is the best alternative we have. So I'm going to bake her, let her cool over there, then I'm going to put the new baby's everything in, and then by the time she's done baking, her head should be ready to go back in for another bake because she has thinning medium, and that needs to bake twice. So I'll let Okay, so I'm now setting a timer for 8 minutes. The oven's timer just went off, so that means that Elizabeth has her first bake done, and I'm giving it 8 minutes to air out a little bit and for her head to cool down a little bit before I move it to this drying tray over here, and then we're gonna get her in the oven. Okay, so we're almost done with the baking, and my grandma's probably going to come to get me soon to take me over there for today and tomorrow. Well, that was the first Froglings vlog. Vloglings? Oh my god, that was the cringiest thing ever. Watch, I'm probably gonna end up calling it that. The first ever vloglings. Anyways, yeah, so that was our first vlog. I hope it wasn't incredibly boring. I had some fun. Didn't get as much work done as I'd like to, but that's all for today. Please like and subscribe. Check out our Facebook and Twitter, and to keep tabs on the new baby and Elizabeth. Follow my YouTube and all my other social media, because there will be more information about them, and keep living the Froglings life.